Kevin.
Kevin.
Kev Dog.
Kev Dog.
2 G's at the end.
12 there. Can you tell me a little bit about this build? It looks like a Corvette, but
it's kind of like, it's got some Corvette-esque lines to it. It also has, it's kind of our rendition of a 1953 concept Corvair. And if you guys look that up, it has a lot of Corvette features, but it has like this fast back, which Corvette never made. This is a one-of-one body. We pounded it out of aluminum. The whole entire build is aluminum, and it has an all-aluminum LS-based V12 with the transaxle in the back. Every part on the car has been made for the car. There's very few pieces, I would say maybe 1 or 2 that we actually bought for the car. Other than that, everything is completely handmade. The windows are polycarbonate. That allows us to get the shape of the roof into the windows. We tried to do glass, but they can't build glass to our specifications, so we had to do polycarbonate. The wheels are special in themselves. They're a true 3-piece wheel. Instead of seeing any bolts or welds, all of the bolts are around basically where the tire goes, so you don't see how those bolt together. All the trim's handmade. It's a monocoque design, so there's no chassis. The engine and the transmission is basically the backbone of the car. Some of the cool features on the engine is the starter and the alternator are hidden in the bell housing. There's nothing in the front. The suspension is IndyCar inspired. It has a single lateral coilover, 1 front, 1 rear, and it's got a sway bar that ties them together. So that's really cool. You can see that in the back of the case in the back, and then there's one up front. Any other questions?
Yeah, you said the glass was custom made. Did you make spare glass panels?
It's in a file, so if I needed some, I could definitely order some. But
okay. How long did the build take, and how many people were involved?
So the build took 4.5 years, and it involved everyone in the shop at some point. We have about 40 guys in the shop. We weren't working on the car for 4.5 years solid. We had other things we had to do, but I would say we probably had 4 to 5 guys on it for 4.5 years.
Okay. So what would you say the value of this car is? Like
the value is I don't kiss and tell. Okay? Nice try.
Who did the interior work for you? Did you guys do that also?
So a lot of the stuff on the interior is 3D printed. The center console is 3D printed. Some of the dash parts are 3D printed. The cases in the back are 3D printed. And then we had JS custom upholstery wrap all of the interior in I think a color that looks like Hershey's chocolate.
Did you use AutoCAD to do the
we use a lot of SolidWorks, and then we use Stratus. They're our 3D printer. They did a lot of the printing and the things that in the dash. So
okay, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. That was 20 minutes.